Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Well, today we're taking a look at Sony cameras, not any particular model, and that's a whole range of models. But a reason why I love using Sony cameras, and I'm going to explain that in this video, not in any great detail and not in any order. I'm not picking out any particular feature in order, but just generalising as to why I love Sony cameras. And great for me here in the studio and out on location. And I've got, for example, the Sony a6700. It's one of their new models. Great APS-C crop sensor, 26 megapixel camera, great hybrid camera, so it's great for photos and stills. Likewise, the A7C is very similar. That's a great hybrid camera for photos and stills. That's for full frame, the original full frame, compact full frame body. But my favourite little camera, in fact my favourite camera of all, is the Sony RX100 Mark VII. This is a little beast, this one. I mean, it's absolutely outstanding. I love this camera. 24 to 200mm lens, both photo and video, 4K video. And I just love this particular camera. Tilting screen. And the results are phenomenal, really are phenomenal. Now, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video to my Flickr page where you can take a look at sample images taken with all these cameras and various lenses. So now let's get started as to why I love Sony cameras, not in any particular order, but they all have great autofocus. Even the older A7C, this is a good few years old now, the A7C, but the autofocus is reliable, it's snappy, and it's really good in both video and stills. So even if you've got an older Sony camera, or you're looking at saving money and investing in some older technology, then don't be afraid to get one of the earlier Sony bodies, whether it be a full frame body or one of their earlier compact bodies. I mean, they made 7 versions of the RX100, and even the RX100 Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3 have got great autofocus in them. You'll get great images regardless of which camera you choose. Obviously the newer ones have newer autofocus features such as animal detect, eye detect. They got better AF tracking than what the older ones do. They can focus just that bit quicker. But you'll still get great autofocus even with the earlier versions of Sony cameras. They all have great hybrid features, so they're great for video, great for stills. Again, the newer models have got 10-bit video recording, where the earlier models, such as the original A7C, is an 8-bit camera as opposed to 10-bit camera. I still find that absolutely fine for my YouTube content. I mean, I'm filming the wide shot on my ZV-E10. That's only an 8-bit camera, but it's still absolutely fine for here, because I'm not doing really heavy color grading. If you're doing heavy color grading or you're doing a lot of corporate stuff, then the newer models, such as the A7 IV, if you're looking at full frame, or the A7C Mark II and Mark III, or indeed the A6700, they all have 10-bit video recording. And that's great for doing corporate stuff if you're doing a lot of colour grading. But yeah, great hybrid cameras. And we have to remember, for those that may not know, but Sony have been producing video cameras way back in the 70s. And when I started this business in 1985, we were using Sony video cameras back then, and they were absolutely phenomenal, and they still are producing high-end, broadcast video cameras. So, their heritage is in video. They got into stills really when they purchased Minolta. Well, Minolta's camera division, they wanted the technology that Minolta had, and that enabled them to get into producing these fantastic mirrorless hybrid cameras. Another reason I love Sony cameras is because of the very wide range of lenses. I don't think there's any other manufacturer out there that has such a wide selection of lenses, from really cost-effective, great value lenses for their APS-C models, even their full-frame models. I mean, I've got the little 20mm lens here, pancake lens for the A6700, or really the ZV-E10, any of their APS-C models. This is a really great little travel camera really. It's a 20mm lens on a full frame body, or in full frame terms that's equivalent to 30mm. But that's a little pancake lens, so you've got that right way through to telephoto lenses. This is the 18 to 300, again the APS-C one. It's a Tamron lens, and again there's a lot of third-party manufacturers, not just made by Sony, but Tamron, Sigma, Viltrox. I love Viltrox lenses. Yeah, that's for Tamron 18 to 300, so that covers a really wide range. If you only want to buy one lens, I did just mention I love Viltrox lenses. Well, I've got the Viltrox 20mm lens, I think that's the one there. Viltrox 20mm full frame lens. Incredible value for money. Great wide range of lenses available, and you can get some great images with any of them. And again, that's a little Samyang lens fitted to my A7C, and you get great results. Lovely colours, lovely tonal range with both, you know, the A6700 or A7C or the A6000 or the ZV-E10. As I say, I'm getting a wide shot on my ZV-E10. So yeah, great range of lenses for both the full frame and the APS-C bodies. Many cameras in the Sony range have the multi-interface shoe. The A6700, the A7C, the A7C Mark II, etc, etc. Most of them do now, and it's a great shoe. It's basically a hot shoe that's on the camera, and it's got pins built into the hot shoe that enables you to plug in adapters such as this XLR adapter, so you can plug your two XLR microphones into the adapter. You've got your manual controls on the side for adjusting your audio levels. It provides phantom power, but the great thing is there's no cables connecting this to the camera, and you don't have to worry about batteries because the power for this is provided from the camera. So a great feature of that. It really is a fantastic feature. You can't forget to put batteries in, you can't forget to turn the batteries on. There's always power there, and I think that is brilliant. Or you can use the little microphones. I've got a little microphone here. This plugs straight into the multi-interface shoe of any of the modern cameras, so you can use it as a vlogging microphone. I've got the ECM B1M plugged into my ZV-E10. Again, no cables, no worrying about batteries. That's another great feature with using Sony, the modern or even the older Sony cameras. Most of the cameras now have the multi-interface shoe. USB-C power delivery. That's a great feature, right from the RX100 Mark VII right through to all these cameras. Again, for me, vital. I run the cameras in the studio here. Now this is the third or fourth video I've done today. I haven't had to worry about changing batteries, anything like that, because I'm powering them via USB-C. They don't overheat. I've not come across any overheated, even with my little RX100 Mark VII, it hasn't overheated. I know I don't live in a hot climate. We live in a fairly mild climate really here in the UK, but works great in my studio here. But the fact that I can just plug a USB-C lead straight into the cameras, don't have to worry about batteries running out. But most of the cameras now, other than the little RX100 range, take the FZ100 batteries. So this is a absolutely fantastic battery. It lasts for ages and ages in all the modern Sony cameras. The ZV-E10 takes the FW50 battery, mind you, but most of the other cameras now take the FZ100 battery. So yeah, great feature there that the battery lasts for ages, and also the fact that they've got USB-C power delivery. Another feature that I really do like, there is no video record limit on all the new cameras, even the ZV-1. I'm recording the close-up shots now on my little ZV-1. That has no video record limit. The RX100 Mark VII, the A7C, etc, etc. Again, for me here in the studio, fantastic feature, and that's why I like to use Sony. Well, that's one of the reasons I like to use Sony cameras, is no video record limit. So there we go. That's just a brief look at why I love using Sony cameras. Their reliability, the wide range of lenses, no video record limit when I'm using them in the studio. When I'm out taking photographs, is the hybrid features and the compact size of the Sony cameras. They're all round really nice cameras to use. I really enjoy them. Although, to be fair, I'm loving my Panasonic S5 Mark II as well. So I'm not loyal to Sony. I just love using Sony cameras. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that video useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button if you like the content of this video. Would really appreciate that. It does help me grow the channel. And don't forget to take a look at my Flickr site to see the sample images of the various photographs taken, you know, with all the different cameras that I've tried over the years. So thanks very much. Cheers for now. Bye.